Hi guys, so a while back I signed up for the latest Nickstarter, which is basically like Kickstarter, but something that the guys who do the Frostgrave miniatures and books do for their new books and miniatures. This one was the Forgotten Pacts, which has Barbarians. Now I know I actually signed up for this and forgot to tell you guys about it, so for that I'm sorry, but apologies aside, let's take a look at what it included, shall we? So before I show you anything else, I wanted to keep it on this view because these are big and they won't fit on my other camera. So this is an old one I had as part of a promotion. This is the new one. The insides and the back, so you get a quick cheat sheet on the back that totally isn't coming up on the camera. But it's there, I promise you. And inside you get a double page sort of, this is the soldiers and whatnot. So just wanted to show you guys that first. Let's have a look at what it came with. Okay, so I'll start off by showing you the book. This is the Forgotten Pacts book. The idea behind this is that this whole thing is that there's demons, and if you know a demon's name, then they basically obey you. And so what this book sort of concentrates around is a new area, which includes some cold areas. So you get these barbarians in it. You got the demons. So first it starts off by sort of talking about getting a demon. And you can summon the demon and it tells you what it looks like and then all these extra bits that it has and all this. You get new spells. So a lot of the different things have new spells. I say a lot. 2 of them. And then you've got some things that you can do as barbarians, and then we've got all this funky stuff. We've got new soldiers, so assassins, demon hunters. We've got demonic servants. We've got monks and mystic warriors. Mystic warriors, they've got these magic sort of fists or braces on. They punch people with magic fists. It's awesome. Then we've got a couple of scenarios. Now, these scenarios are odd because the scenario 1 is actually broken up into 3 parts. So, excuse me if I'm going quick through this. I don't want this video to last too long. Excuse me, I already know that this video is coming out late. I've had a bad week, I've been quite ill. So this video isn't in the morning like I'd like it to be. And then scenario 2 is cut up into 2 different games. In fact, 3 even. And then we've got scenario 3, scenario 4, and then new treasure. This new treasure all does funky things. You got new ammunition that you can buy for your, or find even, for your crossbows and bows and whatnot. A bestiary to go with it, with an updated table to figure out what's coming out. That's there. And barbarians. A lot of these scenarios include barbarians, as you would imagine, and a lot of them include demons, as you would also imagine. So that is the book there. So what did it come with? Right, so what I bought is I bought in at the lowest, one of the lowest levels, which got me a box of barbarians. Of course, there's 20 of these guys, very similar to the Frostgrave soldiers box. So I got that, and I got the book, and that was basically what I knew I was getting as part of the Kickstarter. What I also got was some extra stuff, which we'll come onto in a moment. So what's in the barbarian box? Right. We've got the bases, as you'd expect. Very plain, very thin bases. Not a fan of them myself, but I've used them to mount a lot of the gribblies on. So I'm just going to zoom in so we can take a better look at this. That should about do it, somewhere around there. So we've got lots of different arm options. Now, these arms here should work fairly well with the other soldiers, which is one of the things that I really like about the Frostgrave soldiers, is that the heads will swap onto the different ones, the arms will all swap. You've got these really cool throwing axes. The shields are actually much better than the original ones. We've got this beat up shield here and that really cool looking one there. If I'd have had these when I built my soldiers, every one of my shields would have been one of those. They are awesome. Now the bodies themselves are sort of run of the mill for these soldier kits. These apart from sort of having the fur all over the place, they're very similar again to the other soldiers, except for you can see where the different parts of the fur and skin, hide if you will, are stitched together. You can see there. Oh, and they're all looking a lot more Frostgravey because there's a lot of cloaks going on this one instead of just the basic garb that the other fellas have. Lots of different heads. They're all upside down. But just as I do that, they're upside down. You've got some really cool sort of Norse-looking heads with these awesome helmets on. And what you get is you get 4 of these. There's 4 of these in the box, along with the 20 bases. So they're all identical, 4 of the same sprue. And the first, what we know as stretch goals, because of Kickstarter. I'm not sure what they're called on Nickstarter, but they're basically stretch goals. We've got this awesome looking werewolf. I haven't read the rules for him to see if where he comes in or if he's actually exclusive to this campaign. I'm not sure he is exclusive to this setting, but I'll find that out soon. He's got a tail that fits in there. It's going to need a little bit of work to make that fit. That's awesome. Love the detail on that. And it also came with a head. Again, I'm not sure if that's part of a scenario or something, but that's pretty cool. So that was the first stretch goal. Something that came with it that I forgot to mention is these. So we've got some resin treasure tokens, or just funky tokens. There's some kind of crazy skull going on there. We've got this awesome little magical stone. Again, very Celtic or Nordic. We've got this awesome horn lying on a bed of coins, so that's definitely a treasure token. That looks brilliant. Fantastic. And then there were 2 more stretch goals that were met. So we got an apprentice. You can see him here with what looks like a wand. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's any kind of weapon, just a wand. Although he does have a dagger there. Really nice cloak with a pelt over his shoulders. Hers. She's got some breasticles. Really nice, wintry, barbarian-y looking figure. Love it. And then we've got this fella. He's a wizard. He's looking a bit dazed and confused, but I'm not sure whether he's going to look that way once painted. But yeah, he's got this awesome like staff. Would really suit a witch model, I reckon. A witch wizard, as it were. Is that a contradiction? No. So that is the wizard, and that's basically what I got. So what I knew I was buying was the box and the book, and I got this stuff extra, which is awesome. I love it. This was the first Nickstarter that I got, so I wasn't sure what to get. I wasn't expecting to see resin, I must admit. I thought they only worked in plastic and metal. So this was really nice to see some resin. Big fan of resin and plastic over metal. But I'll paint these guys up and see how they look. Right then, I think that was all I wanted to cover. Yeah, so awesome. Absolutely love this. Hopefully get some games in on the Forgotten Pact stuff with the new scenarios. Find out if this bad boy's included. And yeah, just get some cool games in. And of course, get them all painted up and done up, and even use them as a second warband for people who come and visit the Blam Cave. They can get some games in if they're that way inclined. Right then, I think I've covered everything. I'm tired. It's been an absolutely crap week, so apologies if I sound a bit dodgy and the video's a bit off today. But yeah, up and up. Right then, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay well, guys.